season and last season. It just seems like a format he always ends up playing. Libre, being an old school player, doesn't necessarily have as much invasion practice. It's kind of a new format, but is faster than Yhatoh. And as we've seen, speed can matter a little bit in invasion. It's not ultimately the only thing that's important, but...
Yeah, no, it's definitely very interesting to see Yhatoh been playing recently in terms of the strength of his play, in terms of the consistency of his play as well. I think is also kind of notable. Does have his moments of weakness in terms of his gameplay, but otherwise has shown to really have solved many of the routing issues that sort of plagued his early SMS career in Bingo.
Like, you see him play nowadays, and honestly, he comes up with routes that I think would do fine in Division 2 even. Like, I see him in Bingos right now just making really strong calls, doing what he needs to do to win matches. Just seems to have developed that, like, understanding of the meta. I know there's, like, a group of people that were helping him out this season. Juan, Mason, just that kind of general help, I think, has really elevated Yhatoh's game to the next level. And we are off to the races.
Off to the races,
what are we saying?
Off to the start. Invasion is the format. And
what are we seeing here?
On the
outside. What do you like?
15 Delfino, 100 in Serena, hidden in Rico. Those appear to be your options. 16 Pianta Blues, another potential start, but I think you're happy with a hidden Enrico start in most cases. I think that may win out in terms of optimal play.
Yeah, 16 Pianta Blues, I don't think it's a rushable goal, but I don't think it really gives you a ton on this card. Like, Pianta is average. There's 6 pipes. Maybe if you're stretching it, it's an 8 from 1, but it doesn't give you a ton. It's not like we've seen some other cards where it's like, we'll see 16 Pianta Blues and 3 damageless or hidden in Pianta. It's just kind of there. I don't think it really does a ton for you here.
So to give a stack rank of fastest to slowest on the outside of the card, 15 Delfino Blues clocks in as the fastest goal, followed by Serena Hundreds, followed by 16 Blues from Pianta, and then well outside of that is hidden in Rico.
I kind of like 100 from Serena start. It does suck because, like, you might not get columns is the issue, but honestly, it sets you up for 1 from each and 4 from Serena pretty decently, like, if you lose a race to it. And then it's a pipe on column 5, so it's honestly, like, not... Or, like, it's if you could secure columns somehow, it would be more of a safe start, but I don't think... Just because 16 Pianta and 15 Delfino are on rows, it's going to be tough to see this as a columns game, I think, because it just requires one of the two to do one of those. But even then, I mean, it's still a safe start if you get stuck in row 1. You 1 from each that's taken care of, and then obviously you have the 100 from Serena Click. So, don't think it's too bad, honestly. 15 Delfino doesn't really present itself with a ton of synergies. No Fruit Ladies on the card. No NPCs.
Yeah, there's no immediate payoff for doing it. No birds as well, right? Well, there's 5 birds.
There's 5 birds, but it's not
that's such a low commitment thing.
Yeah. You'd probably have to do it early, which is kind of the unfortunate part being in that row, just so you can get the 5 bluebirds click. So that might put you behind to pin a yellow button coins in row 3, is the thing about that. Because you got to do 2 Fruit Ladies minimum, and then all the slow ones. So you mentioned the hidden Enrico start. I also want to point out that 2 hiddens 1 level in the bottom left corner. So if you get sniped to that, like, you're already halfway there to that goal. So that's another very safe start on this card.
You do sort of... That is very, very defensive, though, and you end up I like it as a start in a number of situations, but you
Mhm.
do sort of end up running the risk of a 16 Pianta start. But I agree with you. I don't think it looks that strong. I mean, 16 Pianta Blues would require you to continue to commit in Pianta, and you're going to have to reach for 6 pipes somehow. But if you've got 4 in Serena on your side, and you started your opponent started 16 Pianta Blues, right? Like, Serena has a fair amount of value for you right away. You can combine 4 from Serena with 20 from 2. It's a little slow, but it's doable.
4 open. I mean, it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Because they're all like Serena Blues are like the deeper you go, the better they are in Serena. Because it's just like if you can door clip, if you can find your way throughout the hotel easily, they're often in like little pairs. So they're actually some of the fastest blues in the game. It's just like a matter of getting there, which is kind of the part. But you want 4 from Serena on this card. If you can set up for row 5 better, like maybe you do 2 ins 1 level in Serena, but that's a hard thing to read to make that commitment early on. There's 4 secrets. You might be able to take that. 4 and 5 secrets could be a nasty take if you can reach in there to the opponent's base. So Serena's looking pretty decent, in my opinion, here.
Yeah, which is why, like, if you're not going to commit to 15 in Delfino early, you might want to start Rico, because I think it gives you the most flexibility out of any start, really. Like you mentioned, 2 ins 1 level. If you get sniped to the columns game, you know, you have the possibility of starting in Hidden in Rico if your opponent does 15 Delfino Blues, right? I don't think it necessarily ends up being too strong, though, unless you then sort of are stuck. It's sort of hard to build your way out of row 1.
Yeah,
45 totals, I guess. In the one
can
turbo,
also
maybe?
Yeah, 8. That's what I was getting at. 8 from 1 in turbo is kind of a realistic situation at that point. Rico 6 is a red. Like, I know it's not the best red, but if you're doing 6 reds, you're probably going to want some out of the way ones. So in that case, you would do Rico 4R and Rico 6. At that point, maybe you do the Delfino reds for some pipes is a play you could do. Yeah, you have options. There's many ways you could start this. There's many safe starts. 16 Pianta is safe with 6 pipes on the other side. At least it makes some progress towards it. Hidden and Rico are the opposite corners. You could start Serena and probably be fine. There's definitely some options here. Just going to come down to what each of them see. I don't think there's any obvious start on this card, though.
Yep, a lot of ways you can skin this cat. From a beach money start to 16 Pianta to Hidden Enrico to 15 Delfino. We'll see what they get up to as they finish watching the cutscenes and load into Plaza for game 1 of the best of 3 set between Libre and Mr. Yhatoh.
Yeah, we'll see what these players. We'll see what they see. I think everyone looks at this card and kind of just sees a different thing, like a different path. Like, I feel like there's no obvious solution here. Libre looks like he is eyeing those 16 Pianta Blues. So, assuming he gets it, doesn't delay, it will be a Rose game if he can get it first before.
And Yhatoh is eyeing Rico, I would guess, by grabbing Beach Shine right off the start. So, 16 Pianta Blues will win out here over Hidden in Rico.
Yep. Will not win the corner goal most likely. At least not right away. He might be able to take that later if Libre does not get it. But he will be set up for 2 ins in 1 level no gelato. Very nicely. Get some reds open to him. So this is a very safe start. Not the type of start that will hurt his ability to win this game. Okay. Did Yachtoh already get all the chomps? No. Or Libre, excuse me. That's my worst habit.
Stopping for blues along the way. Clearly doesn't view, or rather is grabbing blues at the same time. You know, that particular blue you would expect to be done as part of the Piantissimo race.
Yeah. Some may not know the exact route, which is fine. It's a little, like, kind of mitigates the cleanness of the start, but it's totally fine because it's not contested right now. Unless Yhatoh just sneaks up and gets the hit in Rico first. In that case, I think Libre's a little sad.
I think Libre's also a little sad right now. Chomplets are off cycle, trying to find the last one. Not the start we kind of want.
I like to get the Chomplets first and then get blues because
yeah,
if they get...
you might as well other than the sign blue and the blue on top of the tree, you should just do it all in 3, I think.
Yeah,
there's faster blues available to you. There's not a ton of reason to commit to grabbing blues during the Chomplets, and like you saw, it just burned a bunch of time looking for the last one.
I like to get the linked in 1, and I get the nose blue along the way. You can do that in 3, no problem. It's just more goo. I don't think that was rough enough for Libre to lose the goal. He should be fine. Yhatoh continuing his Rico rush. 15 Delfinos are on the card. So it's important to note he has picked up 2 physical shines already. Obviously, that's a long way off, but statistic to keep in mind.
Important to keep in mind.
Yep.
Rico now available. Libre starting to fight Piantissimo. Piantissimo been taking names this league.
Yep.
We've seen at least 3 deaths or misplays to Il Piantissimo from different players.
It's been rough this season.
It has been.
It's hard. You want to pick up blues during the... I almost said fight, but during the race. This tree, we saw Peaches die here earlier, but it's honestly kind of a BS tree. You can just
and Libre's not even taking any chances. Touches the flagpole before going for the blue up in the top of the tree. Has no problem.
I can respect that.
Completing the shine here. Gets his 3rd. Meanwhile, Yhatoh entering Rico.
Yeah. So, Libre here, about to get Pianta 3. No NPCs on the card, so no M's either, so no specific Pianta blues need to be really obtained, just whatever works with his route. Where do you think he does 100 in a secret? Do you think he goes for 5, or do you think just set up somewhere else?
It's tough for me to justify continuing in Pianta, to be honest. It's tough to justify because there's no episodes, there's no level shines on the card.
Yeah.
You can at least justify 4 as a fast level or a fast episode shine, but in this case, it gets you access to a secret. Now, that being said, having access to Pianta 5 for a fast hundreds in a secret may be worth spending the time doing it. It's also, like we mentioned, it's a fast level shine regardless. So you will end up, being that much closer to Pinna. But I think that the temptation to get other stuff done may win out.
You know what I would like, at least, is if Libre did Pianta 4 just for setup. Doesn't have to do Pianta 5. Pianta 4 is a relatively fast shine. Could prepare him for a potential Pipes invade. And it just opens a secret and that 100 for later. It's just a fast shine as well to get to Pinna. So I would like that. Doesn't necessarily have to right now. Totally fine if he chooses to set up some other stuff, but I think that would be a good call.
I think that does make a lot of sense in this particular route. Yhatoh has finished up Rico 1. He's now entering Rico 2. Has 2 shines away from hidden in Rico. But we'll get a bit of a notifier is what Libre's been up to in a second.
See this, you aren't really too sad. And Yhatoh is preparing for anything at this point, just picking up some blues as well. Never hurts to route those in. I think he is trying to set up instead of rush something.
20 from 2 is going to be important for him, and so
yeah.
I hope he grabs the episode exclusive blue as well as the blue over the water while he's in Rico 2. It appears that's what he's doing. He did skip most of the exclusive stuff in 1, however.
Yeah,
so
it's a little unfortunate.
But you don't need it for 20.
Nope.
In 3.
We'll have to get some gross ones later, but it's not the end of the world.
16 Pianta blues clicked away. Yhatoh, we'll see if he reacts here. So, because Yhatoh is in the first Rico 2. So we'll see if he continues with Rico, if he chooses to do something else to start. Maybe he pivots into Delfinos, maybe he pivots into a Serena start for pipes, right? There's options right now for what he wants to do.
You're not too sad in row 5. It's a totally playable row. The only goal that you might not really contest is pipes. You can. There's Sword from Serena, but you probably want to work on your 2-minute zone level at the same time, which doesn't, unless you do it in Serena, doesn't have the greatest synergy, obviously.
You say
Libre
contest like it's not in his base.
Well, I just mean like the goal you're least likely to get in your row is how I should word that. Then again, 6 threads is also a ton of commitment, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. Very realistic chance we see the Delfino reds here. I believe Yhatoh knows Lily Pad Clip. And Grass Pipe, of course, is just open whenever.
On the statue's head.
Yhatoh, episode 3. Gonna get some other blues, preparing to get 65 potentially at some point.
Is this 3?
Oh.
I thought it was 2.
Oh, did he re-enter 2? I might have
I think he
misseen
ran
it.
2.
Okay, that's totally fine. He's gonna want episode 2 anyway, and is just preparing for his 20 from 2. I don't know where you really do the other 20 on this card. Maybe Serena, like we were talking about.
I would personally like unlock Gelato. You maybe do Gelato 1.
Yeah.
Just as a secret.
Yeah.
Right? And then you go to Serena. Right? You've gotten all your unlocks done. You're in a decent spot.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Serena. You do 4 from Serena with 6 pipes with 20 from Serena. And you're vibing, mostly. You could even do... In fact, you don't even need to do the secret in Gelato. You could just do the hidden, I guess, and get, like, birds.
Yeah, you could get birds, and it's also just an easy one from each.
Right. I would just... If I'm Yhatoh, I would play very defensive right now. Because you sort of know what his start's going to be, and you have plenty of time right now to set up for whatever you really want. Libre entering Bianco here signals to me that he's probably hoping for either Turbo or Hidden in Bianco as his invade path through row 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, row 1 does benefit a lot from Bianco. Gets you one of your secrets. Bianco for Floodless, Hidden in Bianco. Can even do 100 in a secret if you want a relatively quick one. Don't want to have to worry about like Yoshi skip or something. So yeah, Bianco, kind of the obvious invade path, I'd say, quote unquote. So Yhatoh probably going to read that. Probably does not care about those goals. Is preparing to defend row 4 as a result.
Yeah, I would agree. 5 bluebirds is going to be critical for Yhatoh to prevent like a deeper invade, because Libre could set himself up for 6 pipes. He's already got 3 of them. And it's relatively trivial for him to get 3 more. So
good Yhatoh is he only has 3 more shines in Rico, and those are shines that will get him to Pinna very quickly. Yhatoh has to commit to, or God, I always mix up player names. It's like my worst habit on commentaries. Libre has to commit to Bianco 3, Bianco 3R, and Bianco 4 Clubless, which does take a bit of time. So Yhatoh is also going to be unlocking stuff earlier, so he should be able to win out to birds just as long as he makes the conscious decision to, which is critical, I think.
Well, he's making the first steps. He's gotten 1 bird so far. Heading towards the second. I don't think he really should go for it right this second. I think he'll really get Gelato unlocked done and get this on in other movement. But, you know, it's on your mind. Think about getting it done. Libre re-entering Bianco here. His first secret of the match. First secret for both of them, in fact. Gray's entrance to Bianco 3.
Yhatoh is if he wants blues earlier, he can do 15 Delfino. He's already set up for 2 Hiddens 1 level. I'm not opposed to a 15 Delfino early, but he does need somewhat quick fruit ladies. Can really get away with just doing banana and coconut lady. Don't need to do durians or pineapple. And I don't know. It's not a bad idea. It's just he needs to execute it well for it to work, I think.
I agree. I think the risk, and I think what Yhatoh is probably eyeing in row 4 is probably 45 totals. It would be a pretty nice invade path. 100 from Serena is also potential invade path in row 2. Mm-hmm. If Yhatoh wants to commit for that, it would be kind of cute. Or from Serena with hundreds in Serena, and then you do Serena 4, and you get a secret. You get your 6th pipe, 5th and 6th pipe together. You've got a lot of flexibility there, and then you have your invade all set up if you can get a second click in row 3.
Yeah. Entering Yhatoh here, we'll probably get the birds with. I imagine he'll go for the secret. Like we talked about, the Hiddens is totally fine. You got to get it at some point anyway. It's 1 from each. It's 4 from Yhatoh. Gets the birds. And this is also good because it'll open up Fire Pianta. So 1 less Fruit Lady you got to worry about in Delfino.
Exactly.
Looks like he'll go for the Hidden, which is fair, as we were saying.
Get some 2 birds. Like we mentioned, 5 blue birds. Important goal on this card for Mr. Yhatoh to establish himself. But 15 Delfinos will likely be the first click here. I just don't... Unless he commits hard to Rico, he's still sort of hurting for a first click.
Yeah, at this point, I think you pivot to 15 Delfino. Banana Lady and Coconut Lady aren't that slow. Those are the 2 you need. I like the routing of Coconut Lady because there's the Sewer Blue right next to it. And Banana Lady is just a quick blue in general. Can even be cute about it and like have Coconut Lady be his 15th blue and then swim to the cutscene.
Swim to Pinna, yep.
So that's what I would like to see. If he doesn't, it's not a big deal. It's just something. My micro routing ideas. Yep, Libre here, picking up some blues. Makes sense. 45 is on his side. Blues are something Yhatoh is going to care about. I imagine he doesn't fully commit to blues. We'll just pick up the fastest ones. Oh.
Had a little bit of a birds moment there for Yhatoh. Gets both of them.
Hype.
And is out of his way.
Both players at relatively equal shine progress. Both at 7 shines and around 20 blues.
Libre still needs to unlock Yhatoh, though, critically.
Yeah, that's kind of the big thing for him. I always like to think of it as like almost Delfino shines in a way that you got to do to get to Pinna. I know it's kind of a weird way to like think about it, but I don't know. I've always like in my mind
sort of a time investment.
Yeah, I've always viewed it in my mind as like it's like 12 shines to get to Pinna in a way. So like that's how I kind of do the math in my head. Like, you know, this player has 8 shines, but they haven't unlocked anything else. You know, I don't know. It's a little nerdy thing for me.
Now Libre's focusing a lot on Bianco blues here. This will get him closer to 45 totals, but I wonder if this is also potentially setting up for 20 from Bianco.
He doesn't have to. Oh, you know what I think he wants is he's gonna do 20 from Bianco with the turbo instead of hitting in Bianco.
Ooh.
That's what I think he's going for. Not the worst idea. Yeah. I like that a lot actually. That's a good play. Hidden in Bianco doesn't really.
Hidden Bianco you don't need. Yhatoh has not shown Bianco as a start, and like Bianco's sort of tough to justify right now.
Yeah, you don't look at row 5, and besides reds, you don't really look at row 5 and are like, yeah, that screams Bianco, right? 6 reds just takes a while anyway, so it's like you're not gonna rush Bianco for that. Also, 20 from Bianco is kind of a chore, but if you get the turbo, you're on the slow side of the slow side of the hills anyway. So it works pretty well because of that. So I actually like this from Libre.
The other nice thing about the turbo get is it does cut power from like a Rico commit for 8 from 1. Because 8 from 1, if you do 2 hiddens in Rico, which is a possibility, that gets you to 6. 2 more gets you to 8 from Rico, but then you also have access to the turbo in 7. So
yep. So Yhatoh back into Rico.
Appears to be pretty focused on finishing out 20 from Rico here and the enemies.
Yeah. So he does still need shines to get to Pinna, so this isn't like... And obviously it's shines that are going to help his base anyway. Probably is going to have to worry about birds.
Libre unfortunately routed so that he does not end up towards where the turbo is.
Yeah, this is like the standard.
Maybe intending to do. Yeah, he's intending to do.
Okay, so that's fine. He did like the standard Bianco 20 route.
A little less cute now as he clicks away Bianco 4 floodless. I would have preferred 45 totals. Yeah,
that's actually what I was just about to say. Making Yhatoh commit to Bianco later would be so brutal for him.
Yep.
Not the biggest deal in the world, but Yhatoh does have the chance to steal it. Oh, Libre taking the death. Rocket Reds is kind of a scam, not gonna lie.
The risk is Yhatoh has shown absolutely nothing. In the first 25 minutes of the match. Which you would assume means that he was sniped, and he was sort of sniped, but not really. Libre's struggling here with able to recover. Let's go!
Wow! Holy shit!
Presence of mind to not just ground pound there and write yourself off. I've got to say.
I think it's worth a try. Like it's slow, but it's worth a try. And
I don't know. I know a number of people who would probably just ground pound after that, and just be like, "Yeah, I'll eat the death."
So I think at this point, Yhatoh is considering 2 hiddens 1 level as his first click. Totally fine there. Shines that get him to Pinna faster. Doesn't have to trade right away. You want shines that you get value out of at least.
The one downside to this is what's his second click going to be? It's gonna have to be like 20 for. It's gonna have to be 5 bluebirds, right? Now Libre has not threatened 5 bluebirds.
Well, I'd say this is threatened right now.
Well, now it is with the hidden and Bianco click, but Libre still needs to enter Gelato, right? Still, like Libre needs to unlock Gelato, enter, get both birds. He hasn't even done Rico unlock.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yhatoh should be fine.
Yhatoh is 100% fine here.
The only thing that would matter for Yhatoh right now is if he like panics. And does even if he does Fruit Ladies to get to 15, he should be fine. Doesn't need the slow ones. Has all the time in the world to secure this. Not really all the time in the world, but sometime. So yeah, Yhatoh's not panicking. I mean, from his perspective, you might panic because you don't know what he has unlocked. But from our perspective, we know Libre's not touching that for at least a little bit longer. Yhatoh's also going to probably want 1 more blue somewhere. Because he has 19 blues. Can always come back later. I don't know if you really care about looking for 1 specific blue at the moment.
I mean, you can always grab it in the cage. I think he may have had that exact thought as I was saying that.
Or something else. Libre entering Rico. There is hidden to Rico on his side. Kind of forgot about that. He will also be able to click 45 with this. Yhatoh is only going to be 2 shines away from 8 from 1, which is going to be very nice for him.
This might be also for 20 from 2 progress, and like Libre may view that as a better steal than 5 bluebirds.
It's not even a wrong call. I mean, Yhatoh has been prioritizing 20 from 2.
20 from 1, at least.
20 from 1. Yeah, Yhatoh doesn't really... There's not really a second great place to do 20 from 2. I think. Serena is an option, but it's just too late for that right now.
If Serena was committed to earlier, then yeah, that would be kind of cute. But Serena was not committed to earlier. Libre may get punished for this movement. Will still succeed.
Nah, that link is generous.
That link is generous, but there was some. It was getting a little close.
Yeah, it was. I've like bonked before like 3 times and still made it. You'll be fine. Yhatoh, first red of the match, I believe.
Yep. Second secret. Well, actually, no, second red because Libre did 3 reds with Rocket.
Oh, I meant to say like I meant like his first.
Yep. So both of them will be at 1 red and 1 hidden apiece.
Libre has 2 because of the Bianco 4 focus.
Oh yes, Bianco 4 focus.
That being said, I don't think Libre really cares about 6 reds yet. Later in the game, he might be a nice little take. 6 pipes also a decision. No bosses on this card, right? Yeah.
Nope. No bosses. 10th shine for Mr. Yhatoh. Pinna is his oyster.
Clicks it just to be safe.
It's 1 level.
Not a bad idea. You could argue that 5 bluebirds could be done in Bianco 6, perhaps, and you want to be able to protect. Birds. Yeah, it's a very realistic play. I don't think it's like a good play, but it is something that could have been done, so you want to be safe with it. Are we going to see a jelly skip 1.0 or honey skip, or both? See, I don't know honey skip.
We'll find out.
He might just be doing jelly. Oh. Goes for it again? Oh, he wants the M.
He wants text box skip.
Don't know how many Delphinos
does not get it.
Alright, not the end of the world. You can always just go back and get that later. You're not too sad. Yhatoh might lose 65 totals at this rate, I think, which might be a little rough. He's gonna have to commit to blues in Pinna. I think he can actually get 20 from 2.
Yeah, if he does 20 from 2 in Pinna, that would be
I would
very
like that.
strong.
I would actually like that a lot.
However, the one problem is again, he can only click 1 of 5 bluebirds 20 from 2. He does not yet have 15 from Delfino.
Yeah, and Libre's not really interested in Pinna. Is planning around the fact that he's probably going to lose bluebirds. So it kind of becomes a mind game at that point, because like from Yhatoh's perspective, like 5 birds is the most important thing. But Libre like does not really care about it. All.
It would take, and this is 20 from 2 from Yhatoh. This is
I like this.
Really smart from him. Okay, he has to not click 5 bluebirds for this to like potentially work.
I think
because Libre's also close to 20 from 2 is the dangerous thing, right?
Well, I think Yhatoh's going to click 5 birds, and he's going to think that he can do 20 from 2 with 65. But 65 is fairly in danger right now.
Yeah. Like, can Libre get to 60? No. Not in Rico alone, but...
No, but Rico, you maybe stop for some in Gelato. I don't know how many he has in Rico. I'm pretty sure it's not 20 yet.
Yeah, it's probably not 20.
Okay, Yhatoh
just... on 16 Pianta blues.
Oh, this is rough. Yeah, just spray it. Hovering doesn't really do a ton there.
Yeah, these sprites on the beach are a little rough.
They are. They're a pain. Yeah, those only show up in episode 1. So this will even the blues out a bit. Will Yhatoh make the call, though, to secure 65 right after this? It's kind of a tough call to make when Libre did not show 45.
5 blues. Unclicked here.
Okay.
Libre also re-entered for Hidden Enrico. So this does give Yhatoh some time. Blue count for Yhatoh is at 4. Now 5. I assume he got the green shell. Make this 6.
Yhatoh is going to know blues are in danger very soon, because I imagine Libre will click 45 with Hidden Enrico. Unless he doesn't.
He does.
So Yhatoh now knows he made the correct call with blues. He's only 9 down. Is just gonna want to hammer these blues out real quick, I think.
Yep.
There's not a ton of value in Pinna. There's yellow button, but like he's advantaged to turbo. He's advantaged to apron 1. Doesn't really need that yet.
20 in Bianco, 10 in Rico. So 10 blues versus 10 blues for Yhatoh.
I don't know.
It's going to be big on execution here.
I think Libre might win this.
Libre may end up winning this, which Yhatoh is made the right call here to delay clicking 5 bluebirds, and yeah, he can skip this pair, but would need every other blue.
I don't know. I don't think Yhatoh wins this. I'm a little sad for him if he doesn't.
He's gonna need 10 more from this.
So it's just gonna come down to, I don't know. Libre has the enemies. He still has a lot of the fast ones open. Maybe stream delay will come into effect. I think the scary part is Yhatoh just loses 65 right after this, I think. Just gonna hurt.
He doesn't have enough time to go anywhere else. Libre's got some very speedy blues to get here.
Yeah. Yhatoh's even
7 more.
And I think Libre needs to like fall a few times for this to work out.
52 is the blue count for Yhatoh to secure 20 from 2. Libre, I don't have the exact number on, but is making good progress.
He has to be close by now. I imagine he needs like 4 more.
He entered with needing 10.
So Yhatoh made the right call, but might just not be in the nick of time.
More blues.
Still gets the 5 bluebirds click.
Yep, that's his consolation prize.
Oh no,
that's
he like
rough
clipped.
Movement.
He like clipped through that. That wasn't even his fault, honestly.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was. Yhatoh, gotta be careful here.
And clips on the edge of that pipe too. That is not gonna do it.
It's feeling rough, yeah. Libre has to be just right there.
Yeah, this has to be like 20 from 2 in milliseconds.
There's no way. There's no way he doesn't have it soon.
2 more for Yhatoh. That 18 Z menus.
Maybe this. Okay, Libre needs like. Apparently, he needs at least 1 more. I don't know. He doesn't have a good.
Oh no! And Libre was well over the amount he needed. We'll click 20 from 2. Yhatoh, a bit of a heartbreaker there. 1 blue away. Realizes that it is getting dicey and that he needs to exit area.
Yeah, this is the right call. He needs to just rush 65. I wouldn't even hate it if he went to like Pianta right now. Oh,
just anywhere with fast blues at this
point. He needs to like, but like I think Libre can just do fast blues in Delfino. I think
Libre has like all the fast blues left in Delfino.
Libre would have to purposely ignore 65 for Yhatoh to win it right now, which is really rough. Just not feeling like Yhatoh's game right now.
Trying to secure 15 Delfino here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, from his perspective, it's 2 birds. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, but I don't know.
That is rough to lose for Yhatoh.
Libre
came down to like gameplay execution, and like Libre was accidentally delaying this. Now Yhatoh, because Libre still has to open Gelato, Yhatoh still has some breathing room, may be able to get 65 regardless. Is a fair amount of blues away from that though. We'll need to likely enter a level to be able to make that happen.
You go into Bianco, perhaps.
Bianco's got some fasties in the village.
There's like 10 really fast blues there. But yeah, you kind of know you're behind 65 maybe, but you might just have to go for it. Like,
too short for Yhatoh.
Did he get the sewer blue?
I don't think he got either of the sewer blues.
Okay, so that's good for him at least. He can do those. He didn't get this M either. Oh, wait, he just got it after Pin.
Yeah, he got it after Pin.
So, yeah. I don't think this match is over yet. It feels a little rough for Yhatoh, but Libre needs to start working on his base, which I don't think he really has a great foundation for yet. Like, yeah, he has a bunch of blues, but for 15 shines from Delfino, but that's still a pretty big investment.
Yeah, 100 in a secret's probably his best option. I wouldn't hate going back to Pianta here. I also wouldn't hate going to Serena here as well. 15 from Delfino, clicked away by Yhatoh. Second goal in his base. Libre 5 blues away to Yato's 9 from 65.
I think if Yhatoh enters a level right now, he can win this. Like, it's kind of a call you feel greedy about, but it's also a call that if it works, it's very important for you. Because, like, what's Libre gonna take? I don't know. The issue is Libre's about to get a bunch of fast pinup blues. Yep. I think even with this cutscene, Yhatoh
even with the cutscene and the park entry, yeah, it's kind of curtains for 65 here in a hot second.
Libre does have pipes lead, but it's not something Yhatoh is really that concerned about.
Will Yhatoh do this with hundreds?
No, I don't think you have time. Well, I don't know. I think you go back to Rico for 8 from 1/turbo. But like, you also need something in Gelato. At least do the secret for like Eel Blue progress or Sandbird Blue progress.
Libre leaving.
Yeah, I mean he has fast blues around.
He's going back. Oh. Looks like he's going back to Pianta.
Okay, so he wants under the secret. This gives Yhatoh a very big opening. This is huge actually for Yhatoh.
Yeah, this essentially cedes what was basically Libre's goal to Yhatoh.
Yeah, I mean that's very good for Yhatoh right now. Yato's gonna maybe want to commit to Gelato a bit. Honestly, at this point, Gelato Turbo might not be a bad idea.
With 4 from Gelato in row 4.
Yeah,
not the most awful thing. There's also all Sandbird blues or Eel blues on your half.
Libre only needs 2 blues. I don't think he even has 2 blues available in Pianta.
No, Libre needs 5, I believe.
Okay. Yhatoh is going to be able to protect 65. That is a huge, huge thing for Yhatoh. Just needs these sand shines. Definitely wants to do Gelato 1 at least right now. Doesn't have to fully commit yet if he's not ready. I think you do Wiggler. Yeah, Gelato 1R is a red, but like, I don't know.
And there's 65 clicked away. Yhatoh protecting that goal from Libre.
That's very important.
A nice thing to secure here.
I imagine we're going to see a 6 pipes with 100 in a secret right now. Libre will probably do Pianta 5 first.
Nope.
Unless. That's interesting. Why did he do Pianta 4? Oh, he wants pipes right now.
Yeah.
Which is really... I mean, he still needs 1 more, if I'm not mistaken.
He does need 1... He needs 1 more after this, yes.
So, good for Yhatoh, because he doesn't really care about this. Only has...
Yeah.
Doesn't have anything, actually. Oh, no. Oh,
bit
no.
Of a time here. Manages to recover.
Is that 6? That's 5 for Libre, right?
That is 5 pipes for Libre.
Okay, he might do a Manta as his last pipe.
Yeah.
That could be what he's thinking right now, which is fine. It's a good call, actually.
1 from each on his half of the field.
Just in general, Serena here.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
100 from Serena, also a potential fun thing to do, as the kids say.
I would hate to see
actually,
that.
100 from Serena is a better 1 from each.
Yeah, I would actually like to see that a lot.
At this point, rather do beach money than Manta.
All right, so I can confirm that I was doing a non-lockout with Libre last night, and he did beach money in the non-lockout. So he's warmed up. He's ready. I believe.
These whenevers can use a little work. Finally gets it. Meanwhile, Yhatoh is back in Rico, as we mentioned. 8 from 1 turbo available to him, but he will only be able to get 1 of those.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go back to Gelato. At this point, Serena's... Okay, so Libre does Manta. This is fine from his perspective. He wants 5 and 4 secrets. And there's also 4 from Serena. I don't think this is a bad call.
Yep, I agree. It's respectable.
You
Call
could
your
do
opponent's
either.
bluff. You know, if you don't want to do beach money, let your opponent do it.
Yeah.
5 secrets is in your base. This will get you access to 2 along the way. That being said...
Oh no, you got the jump dive. Hate that.
That being said, Libre kind of needs... I think it needs an earlier third click in row 2. Yes,
how many secrets does he have? He has Pianta 5.
He has not even done Pianta 5. He has access to Pianta 5.
Oh yeah,
he has done Bianco 3.
Does he even have Gelato 1?
He has not even entered Gelato.
Yeah, he's gonna need... Yeah, he's gonna need... I think you go back, you do 100 in a secret in Pianta 5. It's a fast shine. You could do it in Bianco as well if you don't want to have to worry about Yoshi skip, which is kind of not the most fun thing in the world. Yhatoh is going to be presented with a choice. Do you want 1 turbo or do you want 8 from 1? I think you click 1 turbo, personally. With what Libre has shown. He might get spooked after seeing the 6 pipes, though, and think that's Pianta. Like, all Pianta, and click 8 from 1. So maybe...
Yeah. I agree. The mind games here are going to be a little tight from Yhatoh. I would agree. I think that the better click here would definitely be Turbo Nozzle over 8 from 1.
Yeah.
Just because I think that Turbo is easily achievable with Libre's shown progress, and 8 from 1 is more of a commitment.
And you don't have a second click in row 2 for a decent amount of time.
Yep.
Or row 4, excuse me. So we'll see what he clicks. I feel like that 6 pipes might spook him a little bit, which is honestly understandable. Oh no.
Bit of a time getting the shine here. Gonna have to loop around for a second go at it.
Oh no!
For a third one.
Oh, I think he's dead.
He breaks free.
No.
He breaks
wow.
free.
Holy shit!
Third time's a
Yhatoh,
charm.
Please just get the shine. Okay.
And he gets.
Does not click 8 from 1. This indicates he probably wants turbo. Yhatoh's secrets. He could probably take 4 secrets. Honestly, he has Pinna 2 open, or no? He exited area in Pinna 1.
Yes.
No, he only has 3. Even if he had Pinna 2, I don't think he's in a position to take secrets.
Yhatoh is not clicking 8 from 1 here. Is entering 7.
Yep, this is the right call.
Yep.
Libre might be considering pin a yellow button here, which is a nice invade, but doesn't really have a great row 4 click. Oh god. Why do people try these strats? I don't know. I guess you don't even do the shine, honestly. Like,
yeah,
you might
there's
just
really
exit.
no reason to do the shine.
Especially when he's off cycle, I think you just leave. Like, Noki is not that great here. I guess 1 from each, but, like, you know you're behind to it. Well, I guess you don't know you're behind to it, honestly. I don't know.
Back to Gelato for Yhatoh. So this was the option.
Yeah. He's gonna have to figure. Yeah. He's gonna have to figure something out to invade. Which I don't know. Like, he's gonna have options. Does he know beach money? Juan, does he know beach money? I feel like you would know.
Juan vocally bragging about sliding into Yhatoh's DMs during a match. I don't know. A little sus, if you ask me.
What's good for Yhatoh?
We'll finish out Mecha Bowser here. 1 from each. Libre's got the prog. Has the faster shines remaining.
Just needs Goldbird. Or Noki. Well, I guess you do Noki 1, because Eel Blues is still up at that point.
Yep. Whereas Yhatoh is in Gelato 2 here.
Yes. Wiggler makes sense. Even though 1R is a red, you're going to want access to Sandbird Blues.
Sandbird access, I agree. Libre's going to get the second secret. access. He has access to 4 in Yhatoh and in Serena. Is there any reason to continue in beyond this? There's a red at pin of 3. Get access to Yoshi, but Yoshi really doesn't have a lot of value on this card. And you can EY. That is also a possibility. Yoshi access would also make any further Serena commit. Ground pounding on the second mirror. Yhatoh gets it cleanly. Libre's life choices here is to leave. Oh, go back in. Yeah, I don't mind this. I think it's a red. Your whenevers have been a little shaky. Like, this is red. It gets you one step closer to another secret, right? And you're here right now. I don't think you're really afraid of any click. You're mostly afraid of... I think you're more afraid of secrets going away than you are of anything.
Alright, my internet's down. I'm on LTE. Hi,
welcome back. I was wondering where you had went.
I can't read the chat.
Alright, just wanted the pin a yellow button. Libre will exit area immediately afterwards. Reasonable.
God.
A 5th secret may be in the cards here.
Oh.
Mr. Jeff?
I'm here. I'm trying to figure out why my internet is shitting itself. You spend $600 on a new computer. Doesn't even work better than your laptop. Makes you cry a little bit.
Clean whenever. On the way in for Libre. Clicks away, pin a yellow button. Maybe eyeing 4 from Serena right now. Like, 4 from Serena could do hundreds in 4 if Libre is feeling like it, and like that may actually end up being very reasonable. Given that I think you kind of want the secret instead. So.
Could do both at that point.
Yeah. But I don't know.
You just gotta build up.
Yeah. You can't do hundreds in a secret in Serena 4, though, is the caveat to this. Empor.
Libre just needs to build up his base. He just doesn't have a lot of... I guess he's going to be at 5 secrets soon, but, like... I don't know.
This will...
really...
The 2 Serena secrets will make 4.
Yeah.
And then Yhatoh will make 5. Yhatoh doing Wiggler here.
Makes sense.
Finishes that.
Don't see the need to do anything else.
Clicks away 4 from Yhatoh. 8 from 1. Already did Yhatoh 1 reds, so no need to concern.
Yep.
7-8 game.
It's gonna have to start thinking about how to invade. I don't know. It's kind of tough. You don't have access to 4 secrets. You could do beach money. That's also 1 from each. Secured, I think. Not secured, but like back. Because Libre can still get that. But I don't know. It's a little tough. But getting across is just kind of a pain, I think.
Keep in mind, though, Yhatoh does have 2 clicks available to him in row 2.
Is he going to do 100% a secret in 4? Or no, he's probably wants a secret.
He's grinding for secrets right now. That seems to be his intent. This will be Libre's 4th. We'll need just 1 more... Well, no, this will be his 3rd. He has Bianco 2... No, this will be his 4th. Okay, I'm just bad at counting. He has Bianco 3. This will be Rico 4. He has 2, or Pinna 2, and then Serena 2. He'll go to Yhatoh immediately afterwards and get himself his 5th. And set himself up for 2 clicks. Yhatoh doing beach money. Let's go.
Okay. I agree with this play, I think. Can't really take any... You know what would be nice is if Yhatoh, like, can take hundreds in a secret somehow. That might be actually pretty good for him. I don't know where you really do it if you're Yhatoh, though. Like, Rico, I guess?
Yeah, you kind of would have to do it in Rico. This is also Shine and Serena, which is good. Libre's already committed 2 shines worth of time.
Libre will get 2 clicks with 5 secrets will be the nice thing for him. 300s is not really something he can get at least. So row 3 is kind of safe for Yhatoh. 4 from Serena, though, is going to be a little rough to lose, but not the end of the world. I don't know.
I think if you're Libre, at this point, you do 2 reds and 3. You don't do 4. I don't see a ton of reason to go all the way to 4. Right now, for Libre to win, as he eats a death here in Yhatoh 1, not great.
No.
With 5 secrets, 4 secrets, 4 from Serena, gets him to 11 goals. He's going to need 2 more. And his click options run pretty low. 15 from Delfino.
That's
his potential,
I think.
Right? We'll basically need that. As he clicks away 5 secrets, 4 secret.
Yep.
He will need either that, 300 coins, or 6 reds to be able to win out. It's 2 of those 3. Hundreds in a secret. So maybe he'll do that in
You might just want to play within your base.
Libre's also now sort of ahead to 1 from each.
Yeah.
Can't click it until he does something unfortunate. He's going back to Rico or Serena. What are you thinking? Making life choices. Setting up Serena. I think you do 2 reds, and I don't think you do.
I think the best play you can make if you're Libre, well, yeah, you get 4 in Serena. Maybe you do like Delfino reds with your 15 in Delfino. That might be the best play you can make at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, do Serena 2R for 1 of your reds, and then just 6 reds, 15 Delfino should just win you the game. Yhatoh is gonna be gonna be tough for Yhatoh. Well,
yeah, Yhatoh's not only it's gonna look tough for Yhatoh, it's also this beach money is looking a little tough for him right now. Here's a little lost here in the back half. Seems to be going through the route in reverse right now, which is fine. It looks like he should, with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 1 short, but I think I know where to find his last coin. So he should be able to finish this out pretty okay. Libre is taking the stairs.
I respect that.
Was not expecting him to take the stairs, but you know.
Alternatively, now Yhatoh might want to do 6 reds with 15 from Delfino. They both have an equal trade at this point, but Yhatoh did those 2 Delfino shines at the start, so he might technically be advantaged to it. Might be the important take there, but also you might want to take hundreds in a secret because that works well with 300s, which is something Libre is going to want. So it's a little tough. It's kind of a 50-50, I think.
Yeah. 100 coin from Serena clicked away by Mr. Yhatoh. First shine in Serena. Was not maybe not as lost as it might appear. I was thinking it was Jersey route, but clearly the ending was something else. Yhatoh is transitioning into reds and Delfinos with Pachinko.
Okay, I like this call. He has Rico 4R, Rico 6. Can do sand. Well,
and has Yhatoh 1 reds. This is I think red number 4 for
Okay, I guess I didn't see him. That might have been on my computer.
Whereas Libre has Bianco 3 reds, Bianco 4. And I believe that's it.
Yeah. 2R makes sense here. No reason to do any other shine at this point, I think.
Oh, right. He doesn't have Gelato 1 reds. He got Sand shine when he entered Gelato.
Okay, so he might want to... Do you feel safe doing Sandbird as your 6th red, though? That's kind of the thing. I don't know if you do.
Kind of have to?
Yeah. I mean,
at
you're
this
ahead
point,
Sandbird,
right?
please.
Like, because Libre's about to click 4 from Serena. We'll be at 3 reds. Yhatoh confirmed at 3 reds as well. With Pachinko. So Libre needs 2 more clicks. And
well, I do think
Yhatoh can click nearly every goal on the board. That is not a progressive goal. Yhatoh is going for Bird. Red Bird. Or from Serena clicked by Libre. Yhatoh having a bit of trouble getting up there for his 4th red. Libre, though, has, like, the world is his oyster right now. He has at least 3 secrets available to him that all have reds available to him.
He's got options. He might even... Yeah, it looks like...
This looks like hundreds in a secret right now for Mr. Libre.
That's going to be a bit unfortunate. To be fair to Yhatoh, it's kind of a 50-50. But now Libre is going to be able to just do hundreds in a secret into 1 from each, I think.
Yep.
Which, that's going to be tough. I don't think... Well, yeah. I don't know. Mr. Yhatoh would have to, like, literally start... He's not that far off, but he would have to start,
You would need to do... So, as far as 1 from each goes, Yhatoh needs Pianta, Yhatoh needs... Yhatoh needs Pianta, Yhatoh needs...
Bianco.
Yhatoh needs Mecha, Yhatoh needs...
Yeah.
Noki.
It's not looking
kind
doable.
of dire, whereas Libre just needs...
Noki.
Just needs Noki at this point.
That's looking a little rough. I don't see how Yhatoh can stop that right now.
Yep.
He would have to start it, like, literally right now. Or Libre would have to die in a secret, which could happen.
Yep. Seen it happen before.
Yeah.
We're getting trolled by the 1-up. Everybody wants these 1-ups that run away from them.
People want what they can't have. Yeah, my internet's completely down right now. I'm on cellular. It's very cool.
What's unfortunate is Yhatoh was just so close to being very dominant in this match. The 1 blue away for 20 from 2. Libre not counting to when he had 20 from 2 could have really lost Libre the goal. And that would have given Libre, or that would have given Mr. Yhatoh 3 clicks in row 4, which you need to win at a bare minimum.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. It came down to that gameplay in the Fin and Blues, which I don't think was the cleanest.
Yep. But I think besides that, like, this is not a match where you can say Yhatoh lost on routing. I think Yhatoh routed this exceptionally well, went for the right goals at the right time. It's not going to be enough here to win.
Honestly, at the end here, it's kind of a 50-50. Like, do you want to go for 100 in a secret, or do you want to go for 15 shines in Alfina? You may think you have to go 15 shines in Alfina.
Yeah,
because of the red
but I mean, like, Yato's in an impossible position right now. With, like, 6 reds he also has to defend at the same time, right? Because Libre could also go for that, and with the secrets access that he has, like, that can include access to reds. So
yeah, he didn't really have a way to stop this at this point. It's kind of like maybe he had to do Serena, 4 from Serena earlier. That could have been his ticket, but it's tough. You have to protect so much at the same time, and you can only do so much at that point. So Libre has to get the shine in the secret. We need to make sure he doesn't die. That unfortunately
that is
for
huge.
Yhatoh,
We have seen matches turn on surviving this trip into a secret. He also needs to be very careful here. 98 coins. Does not want to spawn the 100-point shine outside the secret. Artfully grabs a single coin. Yhatoh, I believe, is now at 4 or 5 reds. Entering Sandbird here. To be able to complete both those goals. Get to 10. But at that point, Libre will be putting curtains on this particular match.
Yep, it's just the gold bird away at this point, assuming he gets the hundreds.
He should. Has Flood.
It's hard to die. You would have, I don't know. Maybe you do risky movement, but when you got hover, I feel like it's your sign to lose.
Rasmus did die with hover.
I don't know what he did exactly. I didn't see it.
I think he bonked on a cube, or he got pushed off by a cube, something like that.
Yeah.
This is Libre's first 100, but it's not really going to matter, because the superior 1 from each progress is Libre's, and Libre is 1 away from 1 from each.
Yep.
And so all it'll take is a gold bird to put the curtains on this game 1 of the best of 3. They are playing game 2 immediately after this, so Raiders from Bingothon, don't go anywhere. More Super Mario Sunshine action coming up after this, as we watch Libre close out game 1 of this best of 3 set.
I do not even think Yhatoh can get Sandbird in time. Well, if Libre does,
he will get all Sandbird blues, which he can click while he waits for. And Libre, I think, is just schmoovin', gonna do mole here, hedging his bets, worthwhile.
You never
just
know.
In case, you never know. 2 is a very fast hundreds. 1 is also a fast hundreds in Noki, but slightly slower.
Yeah. I think this is the fun. I mean, you want access to Eel Blues if this gets sniped. So, yeah. Pretty good game, I'd say. Both players, I think, made the right choices. Yhatoh, it just came down to that 20 from 2, I think.
Yep.
That was just tough.
Yhatoh will get
13.
his 2 clicks just in time. Libre will get the 13th GG to a very interesting invasion match. And Libre will take game 1.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Get them in there for an interview if they want to, or we can just wait to the next one. I don't know how they prefer to do it. But yeah, just came down to a few pivotal goals as invasion matches typically go.
Yep.
Yhatoh kind of had a 50-50 between Serena Shines and Gelato Shines, I think. It just kind of chose the one that Libre did not care for.
Hello.
Yo,
GG's, Mr. Yhatoh.
Welcome. Congrats. I apologize. I forgot.
Hello, Libre. GG.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Libre. GG. Congrats on your win.
GG, Libre. Good
Thanks.
game.
Yeah, good game.
You're a beast. Oh.
All right.
It was. I didn't know. I forgot that I was 5 away from 65, and I knew I could click it earlier, I guess. But I just saw something else and decided to commit to something else.
Yeah, we were talking about that particular choice and what impact it would have on the match, and Yhatoh definitely was fortunate that you decided not to go for it when you did.
Yeah, I almost went for 15 Delfino, which would have which would have I didn't even see 65 in my mind. I was thinking 15 Delfino or commit to whatever else I was committing at the time.
And
Yeah,
then 15 Delfino got clicked.
that dragged on the match. Yeah, and I just didn't notice 65 that I was that close to it.
Yeah, and 20 from 2 was also very, very close. Your
Oh,
discounting
yeah.
gave Yhatoh enough time to be 1 blue away.
Oh my god.
And some,
Yeah,
a little unfortunate
was-
movement, missing a ship cycle. Like that might have been the difference, and that would have really cut a ton of oxygen out from you to be able to invade. And would have given
I
Yhatoh
spent too much
breathing room.
time with that. Yeah, exactly. Because I worked on 20 from 2 since before the hidden in Bianco. So yeah, that would have been pretty bad for me. Okay, and the start. Let's talk about the start. The start was like, so I looked at the start and I saw like row 5 with 6 pipes, and then I saw row 1, and I couldn't decide where to go from 16 Pianta, 1 hidden Enrico, or 6 pipes. So, and I was thinking about where Yhatoh is probably gonna go to Rico, maybe. I never seen him do like late 6 pipes before or anything like that. So I was thinking of let me hopefully beat him with 16 Pianta blues, so I could later have some pipes later, so I could like invade later. But I wasn't so sure because I was like messing up in Pianta 1, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like beat him to 1 hidden Enrico, because I was thinking he was doing that. So
yeah, I did that. I did here in Enrico because for me was the safest play, I think.
yeah, I was trying to cut the safest player from you. Yeah.
That is the thing. Like doing 16 Pianta, I know, but I thought you will try to do, or if you not try it at the worst case, you will do the hidden Enrico. So I was like, okay, I can do that, and this is my safe play, maybe.
Was it close, or how close was it? Because I was like, I couldn't find one of the chomplets. I was like, I started collecting blues, and I was like, wait, I need a third chomplet still. Like,
it wasn't that close.
okay.
I think I don't remember. I don't remember if I entered the second time or I was finishing the first time. Something like that. Yeah, so something like that. When you take it, I was like, okay, maybe I will try to do taking blue. So I did.
Yeah. Because 20 from 2 was still on your side, so I was thinking you were gonna go that sooner. Yeah.
The thing is, like, at first I saw bluebirds, so I thought like you will try to do that with the.
Oh yeah, I
15
did.
Delfino.
Yeah, I didn't touch bluebirds at all today.
So that's the thing. Like, I take time into that, and then I realized that when you click like Bianco stuff, I was like, oh, he's not doing birds.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Or maybe he was like not focusing birds.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't
like,
focusing at all.
And that was my.
I was scared at one point that when the match dragged on after 65, that I wasn't able to get my 5 secrets and 4 secrets. I was scared that you were going to get like a 4 secret invade or something like that before the 100 click and surrender or something.
Honestly, I think that will be like a decision, but in the moment, it wasn't like my thought, because you take it the 20 from Bruce. I was like, okay, not enough for me, bye bye. And I begin to do other stuff because I wanted to secure the 15 Delfino. So
yeah, I almost went for that, but then you clicked it off, and then I went to Gelato, I think, to unlock Gelato after that.
So it was the good call to not invade me.
Yeah, I almost started that invading, but I didn't even see 65. I was looking at 15 Delfino, and I was like, oh my god. All right. Yeah, there was just the beginning was it was questionable for me. Some routing mistakes from that.
I think I don't know what you do, but The boss was right, I think.
Oh yeah,
the
I
boss was
started.
right.
Yeah, I started in Pianta, and then I went to Rico.
Bianco.
Yeah,
Bianco,
yeah, yeah.
Rico,
Oh yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Pianta, then to Bianco, then I did, and then after doing my Bianco stuff with Blues and one hit in Bianco, I went to Rico, and then after that, then I was like, I'm gonna get pipes because it's still up after my tuning from 2. So I got like this sand pipe. I mean the Delfino pipe, one Delfino pipe, and then one Serena, and 4 in Pianta.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how it all shook out.
Yep.
So,
My play was a little shaky,
Oh.
but it's okay.
That,
Yhatoh.
that was.
your
Huh?
format of invasion has been taken
Oh.
from you, and
Yeah, that's
you've
true.
lost. But it's your choice for game 2. What do
You get
hope
another
is?
pick. I was thinking of
Invasion
that.
can
Yeah.
do it.
You cannot do invasion a second time.
No, they...
Rematch. All right. You can pick, I guess, off stream, I guess, or right now too. It's whatever you want to.
The match is like in some minutes, right?
The match
Like,
is technically was supposed to start 9 minutes ago, but I've got like 10 minutes on a timer, to give you guys a
Okay.
chance to stretch and get a beverage.
Yeah, I just need to take a quick
yeah,
little
me
break.
too.
That's.
I don't know what format.
Uh,
I guess Yhatoh can think about it, right?
Yeah,
He's
Yhatoh,
gonna
can
have
I can
some
be
think,
back
or
with... Sorry.
yeah, let's go.
All right.
I
Yhatoh
will
will think over what format he wants for game 2 of this best of 3 set, but don't go anywhere. More Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League action will be coming your way after this musical interlude. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you back here in just a few.